The fashion industry is changing. More than ever, consumers are becoming conscious of the impact their choices have on the environment. This shift is driving a significant transformation in how clothes are made, sold, and disposed of. For years, fast fashion was the norm. It was all about getting the latest trends quickly and cheaply. Stores would update their collections frequently, encouraging people to buy more and more. People bought cheap clothes and threw them away quickly. This cycle of constant consumption led to a throwaway culture where garments were seen as disposable. This is bad for the environment. The production of these clothes uses a lot of resources, and when they are discarded, they often end up in landfills, contributing to pollution and waste. It creates a lot of waste. In fact, the fashion industry is one of the largest polluters in the world, responsible for significant carbon emissions, water usage, and chemical runoff. Now, people are more aware of the problem. Activists and environmental groups have been raising awareness about the detrimental effects of fast fashion, and their efforts are starting to pay off. They want clothes that last. Consumers are looking for quality over quantity, seeking out garments that are durable and timeless rather than trendy and disposable. They want clothes made in a way that doesn't harm the planet. This means choosing brands that prioritize ethical production methods, fair labor practices, and environmentally friendly materials. This is why sustainable fashion is growing. More and more people are supporting brands that align with their values, driving a demand for sustainable options. Sustainable fashion is about making clothes that are good for people and the planet. It's about creating a system where fashion can be both beautiful and responsible. It uses less water and energy. Sustainable fashion practices aim to reduce the environmental footprint by using resources more efficiently and minimizing waste. More and more brands are adopting sustainable practices. They are recognizing that consumers care about sustainability and are willing to support companies that make a positive impact. They are using recycled materials. By repurposing old fabrics and garments, these brands are reducing the need for new resources and cutting down on waste. They are making clothes that can be repaired and recycled. This approach extends the life of garments, ensuring they don't end up in landfills prematurely. Consumers are demanding these changes. They are using their purchasing power to support brands that are committed to sustainability. They want to know where their clothes come from and how they are made. Transparency is key, and brands that provide clear information about their supply chains are gaining trust and loyalty from consumers. Technology is changing how we wear clothes and accessories. Wearable technology is becoming more popular and widespread. This includes things like smartwatches and fitness trackers. Smart fabrics can change color or pattern dynamically. Imagine a shirt that changes color with your mood or environment. This technology is becoming more common and accessible. Wearable tech can also help us stay healthy and active. Some clothes have sensors that track our heart rate and sleep patterns. This information can help us make better decisions about our health and well-being. Scientists are finding new ways to make fabrics. Biofabrication uses living organisms to create textiles. This is a more sustainable way to make clothes. One example is mycelium leather. Mycelium is the root structure of mushrooms. It can be grown into a leather-like material. This material is strong and durable. It is also biodegradable. Algae is another material being used to create sustainable fabrics. Algae grows quickly and absorbs carbon dioxide. It can be made into a soft and comfortable fabric. Section 4. Circular fashion. Giving clothes a second life. Circular fashion is about keeping clothes in use for as long as possible. This means repairing, reusing, and recycling clothes. Vintage and second-hand clothing are becoming very popular. People are realizing that pre-owned clothes can be stylish and affordable. Online platforms are making it easier to buy and sell used clothes. These platforms offer a wide variety of brands and styles. They make it easy to give clothes a second life. Section 5. On-demand fashion, personalized style, less waste. On-demand fashion is a new way of making clothes. It's a revolutionary approach that is changing the fashion industry by focusing on sustainability and personalization. Instead of mass-producing clothes, companies only make clothes that have been ordered. This means that every piece of clothing is made with a specific customer in mind, reducing the risk of unsold inventory. This reduces waste and overproduction. Traditional fashion models often lead to excess stock that ends up in landfills, but on-demand fashion aims to eliminate this issue. 3D printing is making on-demand fashion more accessible. This technology allows for precise and efficient production, enabling designers to create intricate patterns and designs that were previously impossible. People can design their own clothes and have them printed at home or in local stores. This democratizes fashion, giving everyone the opportunity to express their unique style. Personalization is becoming more important in fashion. Consumers are no longer satisfied with off-the-rack clothing. They want items that reflect their individuality. People want clothes that fit their unique style and body type. On-demand fashion allows for custom fits and designs, ensuring that every piece is perfect for the wearer. On-demand fashion allows for this level of personalization. It's a sustainable, efficient, and creative way to produce clothing, making it the future of the fashion industry. Section 6. Transparency and traceability from farm to closet. Consumers are demanding more transparency from fashion brands. They are no longer satisfied with just stylish and affordable clothing. They want to know the story behind each piece. This shift in consumer behavior is driving brands to rethink their supply chains and production processes. They want to know where their clothes come from and how they are made. From the cotton fields to the sewing workshops, every step of the process is under scrutiny. Consumers are increasingly aware of the environmental and social impacts of their purchases. Technology like blockchain is making it easier to track the supply chain of clothes. By scanning a QR code, consumers can access detailed information about the journey of their garment. This transparency builds trust and allows consumers to make more informed choices. This technology can help to ensure that clothes are made ethically and sustainably. It verifies that the materials are sourced responsibly and that the workers involved are treated fairly. Sustainable farming practices and renewable energy sources are becoming integral parts of the fashion industry. Brands are starting to share more information about their practices. They are opening up about their supply chains, production methods, and the steps they are taking to reduce their environmental footprint. This openness is a response to consumer demand for greater accountability. They are publishing sustainability reports and using certifications to show their commitment to ethical production. These reports detail their efforts to minimize waste, reduce carbon emissions, and ensure fair labor practices. Certifications from recognized organizations provide an added layer of credibility, helping consumers to trust that the brands are genuinely committed to sustainability. Section 7. The future of sustainable fashion. The future of fashion is sustainable. Consumers are demanding change. Technology is providing new solutions. Sustainable fashion is not just a trend, it is the new standard. Brands that embrace sustainability will be the ones that succeed in the long run. By making conscious choices about the clothes we buy, we can all be part of the solution. We can support brands that are doing things right. We can create a more sustainable future for fashion.